Welcome back, guys. We are talking about the Cleveland Browns, who went third on the AFC North and 6-10 for the season. I have beef with the Browns. You know why?
Why is that?
I'll tell you why. I face 9th in fantasy football. 9th. You know why?
Oh, God. I know where this is going.
Do you know why?
I know where this is going.
Why? Jarvis Landry, you disappointed me so much. Oh my gosh, you were useless. Like, you only averaged, at least 6 yards a game? 6 points, my bad. 6 points a game. And at the end of the season, you want to drop 20-something points. I had you on the bench. Wow, you... Okay.
That's just bad fantasy, man.
We're not gonna talk about this right now.
That's why you were in ninth place.
We're not gonna talk about this right now. We're just gonna talk about the Browns and how they did this offseason. Man, but before we get into that, how did they perform last season? They performed pretty horrible. Bro, all this hype.
Super Bowl potential. All the hype the media had for the Cleveland Browns. And just to go 6-10, third in the AFC North, wow, what a crushing blow for the Browns.
After you guys picked up Odell Beckham from a trade, I was like, this is the team. Baker Mayfield, he can throw, he can pass, he can do all that, right? You have Jarvis Landry. What's his name?
The running backs?
No. What's his name? Jarvis Landry and Odell. They're both LSU brothers. Technically, they're on the same team. Plus, your wide receiver coach went to LSU as well. Now, how are you going to go 6-10? That makes no sense. But you know what? That's why we're here to break it down. Let's go to the offense. They place 22nd offense, 20th in defense, 22nd in passing, 12th in rushing.
Not bad.
Right? But deep in the offense, they technically place 22nd across the board for points scored, passing yards, and rushing yards. Right? And that's, I don't know what to say about that.
Honestly. Well, first off, they needed help in the offensive line, and they got that help from Jedrick Wills from Alabama. Great pickup. They needed it desperately. Also, I think that the Browns felt cocky. I think this team felt cocky throughout the season. And Baker Mayfield, although Baker, this is your team.
This is your team, but you gotta learn how to respect it.
I just don't think he had that, how can I say this? Like a mentor. Oh. And I believe it was a great pickup by the Browns to pick up Chase Keenum, quarterback. Now, I do know that he didn't have a great season. I mean, he lost his starting job to Drew Lock back in Denver. But you got to remember what he did for the Minnesota Vikings. He had all the weapons there. And I promise you, if Baker is not going to perform right,
Case Keenum will
take that job without a doubt, and he will ball out, I promise you. With the weapons he has now, the running back to help with Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, and now Odell Beckham and Jarvis Landry, man, that's a great combination. The Browns need just fix up in chemistry. I believe so. And also, John Dorsey, the reason why he got fired, in my opinion, was because he hired Freddie Kitchens, who was not fit to be a head coach.
Not yet. If he would stay offensive, we all remember when Freddie Kitchens was offensive coordinator. He spent more time focusing on Baker Mayfield, and he did a great job on helping Baker Mayfield perform. But he was performing head coach. After that, he focused on the team instead of Baker Mayfield, where he needed to be the most. But it just didn't work out. However, they did hire a new head coach, and his name is Kevin Stefanski. I think
also new general manager Andrew Berry.
Oh yeah, also general manager Andrew Berry. And I like both. Well, I don't know too much about Kevin at all, but Andrew Berry, how we're looking at the offseason, I think he's doing a great job. He's signed a lot of veterans because of how much cap space they have. I mean, you guys remember, the Browns team, they were technically a rookie team. That means rookie contracts. They have a lot of money to spare. They pick up Case Keenum, Andy Jonovich, a fullback that can help the run game because you have Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb, who really needs a run back.
For sure.
Fullback at least.
For sure.
They picked up tight end Austin Hooper. I think that's another great pickup who can help out with the tight end game next to Njoku. Man, great weapon as well. They picked up also on the defensive side. They not just focus on the offense, they focus on defense as well because they were bad across the board looking at stats. So they picked up two great veteran safeties, Andrew Sadejo and Carl Joseph. I think those are another two great pickups that will help out in the defensive side.
Also, they drafted second round Grant Delpit from LSU. Great pickup. Big contributor for the LSU national championship run. So he will fit right well in the Cleveland Browns. That, honestly, the safety position is an open position. Anyone can win that job. Yep. And if you feel like he can win that, if anything, he'll be second to Andrew Sandejo. But he'll be a great contributor, all-around player. Great pickup by the Cleveland Browns, man.
Man, they didn't stop right there. They also looked at more of the edge rushing stuff as well, because obviously Myles Garrett, he totally might be suspended for this season as well.
I heard they reduced it now.
They reduced it?
Yeah. It kind of getting a forgiven. They forgave him for it.
I don't know. That man was serious with that helmet. But anyways, they need insurance if this ever happens again, because they're going to see probably Kyle Rudolph again like 2 more times, probably, because I don't know if he's going to start or anything. That's why I said probably. They might see each other again, so it might be another beef. But they have some insurance. They pay like Adrian Claiborne. I think that's a great pickup as well. A veteran. I'm not going to say that he's going to do a lot of things, a lot of athletic, pass rushing and stuff like that. But more of a veteran side, more of a mentor. I think that's the reason why he picked him up. But they just did a lot of offseason signings, a lot of draft picks that could help out the team overall instead of one position. They did a great job for the offensive line side, because they did pick up center Evan Browns. I feel like it's another great pickup as well to help out that offensive line, to keep it, keep Baker Mayfield healthy at least, or keep Case Keenum, if he ever starts, healthy as well. So I think the Browns, they should compete for number 1 spot in the AFC.
I want to go too far because the head coach they got. It's just
Kevin. Yeah,
Kevin. He's first-year head coach, so I wouldn't really expect much Browns fans. I mean, just lower expectations just a little bit. Don't. Last year they got real disappointed because you were expecting Super Bowl champs. Super Bowl potential, but they have the pieces. It's a brand new head coach, brand new system, and they just gotta rebuild everything. Not rebuild, but just make sure the chemistry is right, because teams win championships by chemistry.
But I'll be hyped too when you think about it. Imagine having a team that goes 1-15, 1-16, stuff like that, right? 2-14. Imagine having that team, right? Every year. Then 1 year, you won 5 games, 6 games. Your expectations will be high through the roof. And that's what the Browns fans, you guys' expectations was high. My expectations were high. I'm not gonna even lie.
I'm not gonna lie too.
I'm not gonna lie. You picked up Odell Beckham. Wow. They gonna go.
But you can't lie. And Odell Beckham looked like he was not happy in Cleveland.
He wasn't.
So in reports, he was supposedly talking to players like, "Hey man, come get me," after games, saying we don't know if he was joking, we don't know if he was serious, but he wasn't really talking much in the media, wasn't really getting much attention on the field.
But this is all speculations. But we will see this season coming up, see how he really feels now, because he has more weapons, new pieces, new support, because he don't have to work all by himself. Because Austin Hooper, he's also a threat as well, when you really think about it. And I think Jarvis Landry will have another boost for more of a mentality, I guess, because it's like you're going to get the ball more. Not even ball more, but it's going to be spread around a lot more. No more forcing passes or anything. Right. I feel like it will be a great season for him.
Now, although I'll give my draft grade for the Cleveland Browns a B+. One, because they didn't get a corner. I think they really need a draft to the corner here, because they got a tight end, I believe, who was a sleeper Harrison Bryant from FAU. Great pickup, but they have Austin Hooper as tight end. They have Njoku as tight end. You're not going to really need Bryant as a third-stringer tight end. It wouldn't be fair. So I feel like with that, they should have went for the corner. But all around offseason for free agent signings, they did get veteran players, which I think was a great move. Mm-hmm. There's a new era happening in Cleveland. You saw they got brand new uniform. Well, own uniforms. Own uniforms.
Refurbished
a lot better than what they had this past season. So the Browns team will look totally different this coming season. I think they could do better. I think they could. My expectations for next season for the Browns, probably 8-8. My high expectations probably 10-6. Honestly,
I'd say 8-8 as well. But for off season, I have given them a good B+, because they did a lot of great pickup as well. I mean, they have a huge cap space because all the rookie contracts they have.
Yeah, it's young team.
But now they have a whole bunch of veterans coming their way, and all these veterans are spread around equally from different positions. But for draft, I have given them a B as well. Mainly because I feel like the tight end, they didn't really need it at all. They could have picked up more on the defensive side.
Like a corner
a
that
safety
they needed.
Or something.
Well, they got safeties. It's just cornered. I believe that's what they really needed.
Something, linebackers or D-tackle at least. But
they did a D-tackle in the 3rd round.
I feel like they could have did a little bit more on that, or at least trade away that spot. and get some draft picks a little bit more. But overall, give him a B.
B plus.
Yeah, great pickup. All around.
Overall, the only thing that's like not making me get an A is that corner spot, and they got a tight end. That's a little questionable. Yeah. But like I said, dog pound. Stay strong and see if Baker Mayfield can lead this team. If not him, like I said, Case Keenum will be happy to take that team and hopefully take the Browns to the promised land eventually.
Eventually, man.
All right. So this wraps up this Cleveland Browns video. Stay tuned for our last place team for the past season, the Cincinnati Bengals.
There's been a report too. Just recently came out 10 minutes ago.
Check it out, man. Let's get it.